Right away, there's hard showing on the screen and roll action.
Anderson nearly picks up where he left off. There's Toppin on the glass, puts it home.
And that's JT Toppin.
Is poised for another big campaign, the reigning Big 12 Player of the Year. Duncombe goes to work, spin cycle, Toppin the stop. Duncombe looks to stick with it, spins, Toppin dislodges the shot again.
And that's disheartening right there. If you Duncombe 2 blocks on the same possession, Toppin ready to play.
Watts with the stop and start, barrels inside, flip it to Toppin, lays it home.
And that's a problem right there. Watts, those two are locked in here early.
Couple of paint buckets for Toppin. Anderson uses the shield, connects. His last 2 halves, 41 points, Grant Hill.
Look, this is a high-powered offense of Winthrop. They're going to have to find some confidence on the offensive end. And right away, good ball movement, nice seal inside by Logan Duncombe.
2 very similar styles, Grant. Teams that hit threes, take care of the basketball, score it effectively. Toppin with touch.
Hey, Greg, you're 38.
Stayed in the league.
Why don't you guard Kobe?
Stayed in the league. Push pass from Watts. Wow, flying inside. Jalen Petty. Nothing.
They've come out with a sense of purpose here, and certainly great effort and great energy.
Petty right between the eyes. What a start for the Red Raiders, up by 10. Not even 5 minutes in. Deflected pass by Watts. Atwell searches, trailer. Oh, they share, and they care. A 3-ball for Atwell.
And right now,
in today's age of college basketball, shot clock is down to 4. Nice look inside. Anderson finds a streaking Leon Horner.
They all want to continue to play fast, but under control. A little out of control thus far in this game.
3-ball, despite the ball pressure, Petty drills it. High post touch, no hesitation, Atwell swish. They can't miss right now in Lubbock.
I agree, but what a win that was, and not an easy one whatsoever. And that can catapult a season. That can really help launch it once again. Toppin, they're not double teaming. So
Anderson with ludicrous speed, he pushes ahead. Toppin, he shot putted that one. There's the touch we know.
Yeah, ludicrous speed, but great eyes there finding Toppin.
Second chance opportunity. Horner drives it, scores it. 31-4.
Some of the toughest road venues in the country, not just in this league. So you better be in a good position by the time you get to mid-February, because you don't want to go on a losing skid going into the conference tournament.
This game, Winthrop, what a gauntlet indeed. And look at this, Anderson. I mean, how do you defend this right here?
Hustled by Camarade to the corner. New clock, swing it, Berry for 3. They finally get one to go after an 0 for 10 start.
Good effort there on the glass, and the ball moving around the perimeter, finding the open Berry there. Right now, if you're Mark Prosper, you just want them to continue to compete on both ends and not lose confidence, but it's tough. Boozer did a spectacular job giving up some size and weight and brought some toughness. And right there, okay, nice bounce back there from Endelweed. He missed that corner 3 off the glass, but nice strong drive and finish for that young man.
I love how Grant phrased it too, not you, the other Grant, about Nolan Groves. He knew Boozer was going to score.
Right.
He wore him down, and that's so important to inject that confidence into a freshman that, hey, you're going to get scored on by one of the best players in the country, but you understand a thing or two about that. Constructing a roster, putting a team together that's at all levels. You need that.
100%. There's an old saying I say that in order to put on a piano recital, offensive attack, but you got to get to shooters in this zone.
They are not used to getting beat this badly. Anderson award him continuation. Banks it in, plus the foul. Okay, and look, as Andy asked about retention, transparency, it means the world to not just the young student athlete, Grant, but also the surrounding folks in their inner circle. Out of the Big South, they open league play on New Year's Eve. That jumper looked pretty smooth. Cody Cluett, the senior from San Marcos, California, drains it.
And right now, if you're Mark Prosser, you look, forget about the score. Let's just come out every possession. Let's compete. Let's show that we're better than what we did in the first half. And try to leave out of here feeling good about ourselves despite the outcome.
Perry on the run out.
That's a weapon. They did that against Duke. They've done it against all the teams. Backing down players. And a three-point play opportunity. Kareem Rozier.
The stop and start capability.
Yeah, great hesitation. A little contact. Almost lost the ball because
have to take care of business in the Big South. Watts, kick it, Atwell, book it.
And that's the challenge there with Watts.
Winthrop has competed hard in this non-conference, nearly beat Arkansas, a team Texas Tech lost to. Atwell absorbs, couldn't bank it in. Winthrop hung tough with Nebraska. Rozier has a big part of it.
Forces the miss, and then in transition, Kareem Rozier, he knocks down a bunch of threes in transition. Right now, Winthrop, now they're getting good looks at the rim. And being efficient on those looks.
And Dowie floats it up with the left off the heel, friendly bounce. Or Brian Anderson if he's tuning in.
Oh yeah, BA. You know, he's somewhere. You know,
he's everywhere.
He's everywhere.
Rozier, that was a pretty teardrop. 6 minutes in, the sloppy play by the Red Raiders in the half continues. Cluett blow by to the rim.
Yeah, what an attack of the closeout right there, Cluett.
Not just this season, but in program history, it snapped a 6-game skid against ranked teams that win at MSG over Duke. Anderson looks to get going in attack mode, his first points of the second half. Up to 27. Season high is 34 points. Good kick out in the pocket. Wilson.
We needed help. We're down to one big player, one post, and we'll see if he can help us going forward in the Big 12.
And the 21-year-old at 7 feet, Andy, and Baylor is in action tomorrow afternoon.
And I think because it's very transactional and there's compensation, quote-unquote NIL now, the lines get blurred a little bit and the line changes in turn.
They only get about 10 turnovers a game. That was their 12th today, 6th of this half. What a move by Ndawi.
The lane, walk like an Egyptian. Ndawi with the finish with the left.
It's just his second giveaway of the game. Toppin, first time we've seen that in a while. His first points of half number 2.
And he is so automatic with that pocket pass right into that push shot.
Good hustle for the loose ball by Nolan Groves. He's become a fan favorite. They push the ball up to Petty. Coach McCaslin hopes to get Josiah Mosley in the mix, the Villanova transfer. Suffered a broken foot in the summer. He's going to be out at least until January. We're very close to that, of course.
As impressive a half of a player as I've seen this year in all of college basketball.
High praise. And number 15, Texas Tech rolls on. They finish non-conference play at 10-3.